What's up, Internet? So, I'm enjoying Crayon on Charcoal. I did this whole book. This whole book. Yeah, when I saw people doing holographic speed painting, they were like, you're not going to get it because you have to see it being done and you have to see the focus level. Just at a distance, it doesn't look like anything. If I were to take this and finish it, I would do like something a really thick mark on all of it. I've seen people like this dude had a skull tattoo where it's like all the little pieces of the skull was art. That's also kind of, I call it holographic. The reasons to call it holographic is it's the same principle as how a dome makes a hologram or, circle powers. I do believe you'd be able to make static field generators using circles that basically create energy. That's what you're looking for. You don't want a battery. You don't want a battery. You don't want um you don't want to burn something. You want to make an object that makes electricity. That's the goal. And then you're going to work on electrical flight. Going to Mars in an exploding gas rocket is just weird. I'm not with it. All right, if you haven't gone to Mars in 300 years, I would get nervous because of the level of tech you've increased. But you should focus right. Don't focus on all this horrible stuff you do. You should really focus on simpler and more powerful solutions. Yeah. The idea that you made combustion gas engines, and I mean, I understand that your type of combustion gas has a lot of force, but it's just so, I don't know. There had to have been a better idea. I'm in favor of things like pneumatics that run alternators. Yeah, you have a compressed gas tube, which post steel, you have materials that can hold way more pressure than steel can, like plastic or whatever. And you have a pressurized gas tube that leaks out air that turns an alternator and gives you electricity that way. Is one of my ideas. Beyond the electric from the plasma channel, which plasma channel, I like the plasma channel. He writes me back. Most people don't write me back. They do these stupid numbers comparisons. Oh, I'm famous. Who are you? Nobody. Why are you talking to me? Um, and that's really unfair because I know where the paywall is. I have accounts where I've paid them, and they look way better than this, way faster. And so the reason they're fake over money is it's slave dollars. It's printed at your debt and taxed, and so they'll do anything for it. Like here's like this big fake thing. They'll do anything for it, and they'll use it to lie about anything, which I just hate. Try getting something done yourself. It'll never happen. Try getting something done when a lawyer sends it in an official envelope from their law office. Oh, now all of a sudden it can go. Here you go. Right? I hate it. I do. It's one of the reasons I didn't have kids is I just was like, I don't want to give this place to anybody. I cannot, in good consciousness, pass this on to anyone. I would feel bad. I would be like, what an asshole I am. Oh, yeah, I was lonely, so excreted people with somebody. It's a legal thing. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anything but this, honestly. So rather than just like quitting, I decided to work at that. So you have my offer, which is holographic money. Holographic money is my total world redesign. It took what worked and it adds things that are better. And it has a goal that's better than any goal you've said. You know, honestly, your goals are wait for Jesus to get back and get more modest, humble looking, which is death. That means that your descendants are going to be ugly. That's what it means. And poor. And you're going to be slaves. So there are people on earth who want that. They plan on being the hottest and being super rich. So they need you to work more and have less. So it's like all these tricks like you have the right to work, you have the right to have jobs. That's not this gracious givingness from this amazing dude. That's the fucking Basic income is a twist on that. The thing I'm against is like privacy for no reason. I'm not for an AI that keeps secrets, but I am for an AI that'll share anything with anyone. Are you doing something in your life that you can't let everyone know you're doing? If you are, I want to know what that is. What can't you tell everyone you're doing? For real. I guarantee it's usually some funny business. So, you can know anything about me. You can ask people who've known me in my life. I'm incredibly transparent. I'm not a shadowy, secretive person. I am kind of when it comes to like random street people. Like I don't owe someone I don't know my time because I don't know what they're about. I when I was younger, people would ask for your ear and then give it to them. Now, never. Mm-mm. Why? Who are you? So the reason I don't pump my accounts is it's slave money. I don't brag about having money. I like this thing because I made it. I like this thing because it was a part of a costume I thought of and I partially made, right? Um, my drone I painted myself. It's got a rainbow color on it. I like that stuff. I did this. That's cool. I bought this with money. I don't know. Where'd you get the money? And it usually you'll come down to some dirty thing. I went to my politician buddy and got a handout. They'll do that. A poor person, because he's used to poverty, they won't give him shit. But a rich person has a loss. Oh, here's millions of dollars so you could bounce back because you felt it more. I don't know. I'm not with that. Paris Hilton introduced this legislation to prevent child abuse. Did she support circumcision? Because if she did, she's a hypocrite. She's going to heaven with Jesus and doesn't know what time it is. Yeah. I didn't read Paris Hilton's legislation. If she abolished circumcision, I would be totally in favor of it because it's torture. At the point in time you can take a pill to cancel a pregnancy, you have no right to be cutting pieces off baby dicks anymore. That's a crime. It is a crime. It's offensive. So, yeah. I have constant pain from the things I've been through. What they do is they torture you and then they deny you drugs because you'll get addicted. So, it's funny, they're the reason they are so expensive. They could easily make a cheap, sustainable, doesn't kill you type of Oxycontin or something, but they don't want to because you can't milk people for all their cash. As soon as they know you want it, they're going to raise the price, which is like such a scummy thing to do. It's sad you have a society that rewards that. Yeah, they screwed everybody over. Now they have the penthouse high rise. Oh, wow. Thanks. I like living there, not. I really don't. So, remember the animals all eat each other. And human society is exactly like that. It's not any different than that. So that's one of the reasons why I like canceling privacy and doing like an open AI that shares with anyone. Is just tell people what they're doing. Who are they really? Who are they really? You know, is it a scammer that smiles at you? Some smiles are just hide the scam, get the victim in. Oh yeah, we love you. You're our favorite. You know. So just because I wasn't willing to give this place away to anybody, like one of the lies they get you on is this is the only place in the universe you were chosen by the creator to be this. Those are both myths. Like, can you imagine telling one of your super ugly bred dogs, like you have dogs who have problems because of the breeding you put them through? Can you imagine telling him the creator wanted him? The creator of the universe made this place for you. It's a lie. Yeah, they have a horrible life and there's nobody who's going to help them. You can't trust a bodiless ghost to take care of body issues. So, things suck. Like, let's just talk about, I don't know. There's beyond the diseases, there's the tortures, the influence of metal on body safety, the influence of like explosives and stuff, chemicals. Like, yeah, we got it bad. People do not want us having a nice time, not for free, definitely. That's my nice time, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's what the government did. The government wants to feel better than you and have more access to all the fun things of life first and the most. And they're incredibly jealous about anyone else getting anywhere into on that. Feeling nice, having, nice partners, stuff like that. That is their business, and you shouldn't have any at all. And they even think it's like codified in like the way the universe works, the rich and the poor. The rich get richer. That's what happens, and the poor get poorer. That's what happens. So I don't believe that's a cosmic constant. I don't believe that's like deep in the way it is. I think that's just the way a chimpanzee rigged it. He went ooh, and hit the banana lever all the times for himself. So you guys have to stop that somehow. I don't know when the people are gonna go, oh yeah, I have to do something. Yeah, you have to do something. It's not anyone else. It's not, I'm gonna pray. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Prayer doesn't do shit. You can't trust the person who made the problem and let it go on to fix it just because you asked. You have to do something. Just like the people who robbed you lied and did something, you have to do something if you want it to get better. You can't rely on asking the source because it doesn't care. It goes, oh, wow, they all ate each other. Haha, great. I didn't feel it. Who cares? That's how it is. So, better you than me. That's the motto. Better me than them. That's the motto. They print the money at your debt and tax it, and they'll only spend it for war or school. School is slave breaking. You take a person's youth, the only time they have to be young. Hey, you have to sit in this chair and obey. Do the homework or we'll punish you. We'll tell everyone else you're the not good student. So, they make it sound like you'll be ignorant without doing that. Unless you do what they want, you'll be dumb. And what's sad is people can't see my art without a million views, without feeling like they're joining millions of other people who enjoyed it as well. They can't see it. Oh, what? I don't get it. Clear to me. I do tricks that are right in your face, and I won't circle them and be like, look at that. I'll wait to see if you get it. And some people do. So, yeah. All their love is about making more copies of them, who also have to live in the confines set by the government. So, the government is not who you voted for. You know how the class president is second to the principal. Same thing with like the president is second to the religions and the laws, which were set by money, who doesn't tell you who they are. It's private property. It's basically harems, superhumans, people who have to feel better and have more. It's not a bunch of ugly old shriveled people. They wish it was. They wish it was like these like gremlins, but it's not. They're uber hot, uber fit. They have way more than you have. They want you to look bad. They want you to look ugly and have tons of sufferings and then do it all too. They need you to have absolutely nothing and owe them, and then you can do all the work as their gracious gift. So it'll change when you realize you're not going to heaven with Jesus. Just figure that out. Come on.